So when you transition out, now it's like, who am I? What am I going to do? And why am I doing it? But when you were playing, you didn't have those questions. You knew you were a football player. You knew where to be because they told you to be there. And you knew why you were trying to play. I want to make it to the NFL, right? So that's your motivation. So when you get out, what's your new motivation? What's your why? Who are you? And I think many players have to ask themselves, who are they now that football is no longer a part of their lives? There's no locker room, there's no teammates. So who are you? So that transition is very difficult because you have always been in a room with people like you.
Kelsey, talk about playing sports growing up and how that shaped you leading up into college.
Yeah. So, I mean, I traveled all over the country playing travel ball. The goal to play in college started super early for me, probably around 10 years old. I knew I wanted to play in college. And you don't even realize it, I think, in the moment sometimes, how much it does shape you as a person. And I think looking back, even just the traveling and um, just teammates and the relationships and the resilience that you develop just from bad practices or good games and just really does shape you for the long run. I was really fortunate. I just think that, balancing some of the fun and traveling and the excitement of the game while also just the intensity of getting a good night's sleep every tournament and, trying to eat well and sleep well and just playing a team sport and showing up for your teammates really did make me a better person. And a lot of what we talk about too, which we'll talk about speaking wise, I was really quiet and kind of shy. And I think softball really gave me a voice and kind of, taught me how to project and advocate for myself and just learn to tap into my strengths. So I think just growing up in sports really did shape me. And I see that more now than I did in the moment, which is cool.
With snowboarding, it's kind of the same thing. I wish there was a group that was all the people from snowboarding. There's one little Facebook group because I raced border cross and not many of us did in the grand scheme of things. And so it's nice to see those people, but there's not that connection. I think that's why Alumni Direct is important because it brings everybody a bit closer.